I don't know where y'all been at, but on December 4th, the CEO of United Health Insurance was shot and unalived outside his New York hotel. All right? And the internet could not give two
Ooh, I've been shot. Oh, God. I'm going to be late to my meeting.
We're here to help. But before we can do that, do you have insurance?
Billionaire pain.
Yes. I'm insured with United Healthcare. Yes. Okay, we're going to run it right now and see if your insurance covers. Sorry, there's nothing we can do right now at the moment. But you can submit a claim to your insurance company.
What? What do you mean? I'm dying. I need help.
Isn't United Healthcare supposed to help dying, sick people?
Oh, billionaire complains.
Yes, we are well aware that you need urgent care. Really, 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 really badly. But your claim is going to take a very, very, very long time. Time that you apparently do not have. A delay, if you will.
If you ask me, truthfully, every human life is of value. It doesn't matter how rich or poor. It doesn't matter how many people you finessed out of their lives to make a quick buck for your insurance company. Your life still has value. No, it doesn't. After the incident, for a couple days, people didn't know who did it. People were making memes about the whole situation. They were having look-alike contests. Just people were pretty unserious. If you look at the video when it first happened, it looked like somebody from higher up did it. Dude pop out a bush, hit somebody in the calf one time, walk over to him, finish him off on the ground. It looked like Brian got set up by another bigger CEO. He was in New York for an investor meeting, 7 a.m. Maybe Brian was about to expose something in front of a whole bunch of investors. But no, it wasn't anybody at the top. It was 26-year-old Luigi Mangione. I believe that's how you say his name.
Happy Luigi! What's going on, Luigi?
This dude, Luigi, waited outside the whole night to run up on this one man. Had it down to a science. He knew what door he's going to be coming out of, right? Had the silencer. One time in the calf, rest in the back. It's over. The biggest hit in the last 20 years. Like that in 2 seconds. Now, Luigi ain't just anybody. Luigi is a very intelligent kid. This kid was a valedictorian. This kid got his master's and his bachelor's in computer science at Penn State. And in the past week has become an internet sensation whose only fatal mistake was spitting game. In the middle of the biggest hit of his life, Buddy was macking on shorties. He was spitting game. How could we not respect that? This man acted on behalf of the American people and still took time out of that to spit some game. That's really showing us how it's done. I ain't never seen John Wick mac on some shorties. What did Dr. Umar say?
I keep telling you, consciousness over coochie, politics over punani. I keep telling y'all that. Consciousness comes before coochie, and politics comes before punani.
Luigi was caught in McDonald's in Pennsylvania trying to use fake IDs. What are you using fake IDs for, Luigi? In McDonald's, you don't need nothing from McDonald's there's nothing in McDonald's that requires an ID use. What were you doing in McDonald's that needed an ID? In Pennsylvania, which I want to say to this McDonald's worker, what did you gain from this? According to this article, the worker might not even get the $60,000 that they were promised to turn this guy in. But yo, big goofy ass, now you don't even get the 60 bands that come with it because those Crime Stoppers, because the rules and the stipulations are very strict. And now you're not even gonna get the money that you got for being a bootlicker that you are. Now, if you don't know what United Health is an insurance company. Is help you pay for your medical expenses, whether it be medicine, whether it be surgery, phys ed, whatever you need to get back right. Health health insurance is supposed to help pay for the cost, or, you know, just help pay a portion of it, right? If you know anything about health insurance in America, healthcare in general in America, you would know that we're pretty bad, like bad. Americans are #1 in terms of spending. Like, our healthcare is the most expensive in the world, but we rank 42nd in life expectancy. So we're not really reaping what we're sowing. United Health is a healthcare group, but Brian Thompson was the CEO of just the insurance, right? United Health is one of the biggest companies, if not the biggest, in America. Their profits have only gotten larger ever since. Every year, their profits just get bigger and bigger and bigger. Our healthcare gets even worse and worse, but they're making more money and more money. Everybody has some type of health insurance story, some type of nightmare about health insurance. Look at this video.
You know why I don't care that the CEO of United Healthcare was also a husband and father? My mom died from complications due to diabetes. Diabetes requires a lot of supply, not just things like pumps, insulin, needles, test strips. It's things like batteries, alcohol wipes, Band-Aids, tape, gauze. 6 months before my mom died, her health insurance let her know that all of the things that she had been prescribed and insured for the last 10, 15 years of her life were no longer going to be covered. The insulin her life depended on, the pumps her life depended on, and the batteries that go in those pumps. The morning after my mom died, and I'm talking not even 24 hours after, 7 a.m. the morning after my mom died, a box full of all of my mom's supplies for the next 4-6 months showed up on my front step. And inside the box, with all of her supplies, there was a letter that said, "Due to the change in your current situation, we have now fully insured and covered your supplies." The current change in situation was listed as death.
Like I said, everybody has some type of horror story when it comes to healthcare insurance. Think about it. You're paying every month for this specific health insurance in the case of an emergency, all right? The health insurance companies are banking that it won't happen, right? When that health emergency does happen, like a lot of Americans, your insurance company would try to go through hell and back to find different loopholes, different things in the contract that shows that how you're not approved for this procedure and they cannot help pay for it. At the actual crime scene, on the shell casings, this man took time out of his day to put deny, defend, depose. The 3 Ds insurance companies use to deny your claims. This was targeted to the T. I read somewhere that he initially wanted to do a bomb, but he decided to go with a gun because he really did not want innocent people to get hurt. Only a billionaire who got rich off killing our families. Now, I'm supposed to hate Luigi? Me? I'm supposed to hate him? Now, as expected, the typical bootlickers of the rich upper class, which is 95 of conservative Republicans in this country and their news outlets. The biggest bootlicker, most disgusting face, most punchable face. I hate this dude, Ben Shapiro. When I see him in that little weasel ass voice, man, I just see red. But this is what he had to say.
Something deeper about the left. Okay, here's the deeper thing it says about the far left. And it's a reason why there is a Venn diagram that looks like a circle between people who are fine with Brian Thompson getting murdered on the street and people who are pro-Hamas. Like, it's an actual circle. Why? Because the baseline belief of the left's system these days, at least the far left, is that if you are working within a system that they have deemed morally inferior, you deserve to die. So again, the premise of the left is if you work within a system that they do not like, you deserve to die. You are a kulak and you deserve to die. If you work within a system that they deem morally praiseworthy, or you're a member of a quote-unquote morally praiseworthy group, you can literally do anything. So if your grievance is, in the view of the left, in any way legitimate, then you can do anything. This is the same group of people who will suggest, for example, that if you don't like the situation in the Gaza Strip, that now justifies you in women and murdering babies. Right? This is the left's full-scale belief system, at least on the far left.
So the whole video, he's just trying to compare the left and liberals as the only people happy about this. If you go through his whole comment section, it's right and left. Ben, you're a millionaire. You aren't a true blue-collar conservative. You're a rich guy that tries to appeal to the working-class Republicans. You don't understand what poor people go through. When I see people like Ben Shapiro, conservative, big liberal YouTubers or whatever, you got to understand that these are the people fueling the division in America, because he's trying to equate this situation to a left and right thing. And very clearly in his comments, people on the right are telling him, we agree what these people are saying about the health insurance. Everybody in America hates the healthcare. It's not like Republicans are more supportive of the current way healthcare is ran. And if they are, they're going against themselves. Like a lot of people who claim to be politically aware, 9 times out of 10, they're voting against their own interests and don't even know it. All right. But this is clear in the face of America. And Americans know too well about health insurance and healthcare system in America to ever be on the same side with rich people just getting their pockets fatter. 1 in 5 out of every claims gets denied. That's a lot of people. We're talking about the biggest healthcare provider in America. Imagine your mother, your father, whoever, a loved one is waiting for life-saving care. And every time you put in a claim, it gets denied. Now you sitting here and tell me you would not feel a little sour? You would be pissed. You would be mad. But somebody like this, somebody like these celebrities are so out of touch, they can't even grasp the feelings of Americans on why they don't care, right? It's not a left and right thing. It's not a black and white thing. It's a class thing, okay? When they caught up with Luigi, they found the silencer. They found a gun with no trace. It was a ghost gun. They found the manifesto. I'm going to put the manifesto right here, man. Y'all read this. On this channel, we don't have a problem with Luigi. I'm not going to sit here and say he a revolutionary. They keep talking about looking for a motive. It's obviously somebody who was very motivated by the experience of other Americans, maybe reading a lot, maybe watching a lot of film, doing a lot of research about this. It will turn your stomach inside out. Maybe somebody in his family. Right? He comes from a very prestigious family, very rich family, cousin in politics. Maybe somebody in his own family experienced this. Stay calm, guys, and free Luigi. Say, nah, I don't know. Should we free him? I don't know. He's Italian. You feel me? I'm Ethiopian, so it is a little, right? But I could recognize him, right? He's a brother now, all right?